Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the new documentary, Immediate Family, from director Denny Tedesco. And this documentary follows the work and lives of legendary 1970s session musicians who were featured on some of the most important songs of that generation of artists. And as somebody who loves music, and somebody who loves this period of music, and loves the music that they focused on here, from James Taylor to Carole King, David Crosby, Keith Richards, Jackson Browne, Linda Ronstadt, Don Henley, Stevie Nicks, Phil Collins, Warren Zevon, and so on and so on and so on and so on. And getting to spend the time with, like, Lyle Lovett and Steve Jordan, who are the ones that, like, brought a lot of the musicianship to life in these songs. I had a blast with this. It's a really enjoyable and fun film. It captures such an interesting connection and behind-the-scenes look at some of the biggest songs of rock music of the time and popular music. Particular elements of like how these session musicians brought layers to these songs and improved them. And it's a lot of interesting like insider baseball behind the curtain of the musicianship and the creation of this music. And if you're into that, this is a fascinating watch. It's an easy watch. It's very breezy in terms of its pace. It doesn't spend a whole lot of time on each of these situations, which I feel like is what causes this film to not have as much depth as it could have. I just think it's a really interesting and fun story, and a really appreciative spotlight on some of these underappreciated session musicians that did so much for all of these artists bringing their work to life. And, you know, it breezes along very quickly. It's more of like a hitting a bunch of check boxes along the way. But if this subject matter is something that interests you, it's definitely worth a watch, and it's a fun time and enjoyable watch. And of course, you're going to want to listen to all the music that they talk about in this film. I certainly did after the credits started rolling. But this was definitely a nice little gem for all of those music lovers out there and film lovers. So check out this documentary. But those are my thoughts on Immediate Family. Let me know what you think. Let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.